Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Alright, let's turn this down.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, really?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well then. I believe I know what I must do now.
Make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Understood.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
That's a
Only
cool effect.
furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Down into the dungeon
The
deep.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I'd say lives is stretching it just a little bit.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
A mission must be done. A mission will be completed.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Ooh, that's new. No.
Step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
A duty must be
I'm
done.
probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
A duty.
Without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
A duty done.
But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
A duty is complete.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Nonsense. That is our duty in this world. We have completed it.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
I don't have a guilty conscience. A task was assigned, a task was completed.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We are happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
No. We're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Let's go. I did it. Yay. She died again. What's those mic noises? Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's a track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Oh, that's new. Oh, that's very interesting. I like that. That's bullshit. Let me out of
What's
here.
done is done, and there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Horseshit.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Hell no. Hell, but heck.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Oh, no. We don't play that game. Anything to get the hell out of here.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Oh, no. We don't use that kind of language, my dear friend.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
That's more like
The
it.
princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
Self-voicing enabled. The narrator, the princess body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first...
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
What button did I press?
Preferences. Preferences selected. Font override, text size scale.
No.
Self-voicing disabled.
I don't know what the fuck I picked, but whoopsie. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Ah, well, it's even nicer to meet me. The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I killed myself. What am I doing here?
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. She won't be a problem.
Exactly.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
What about the mirror?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Also, what fucking shutters? I don't see any shutters.
It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Oh, but we have, my dear
I've
friend.
been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Oh yeah, baby, I'm liking the way this man talks. He talks business. Save. Yeah, we'll load back here.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Like, lives here, you know, is... She's kind of dead. I don't think she's living anymore. I don't think you've gotten the hint, you silly, silly Billy.
The room below is silent.
Yeah, because she's dead.
Nobody's here.
Naturally. God, I love that.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead.
I told you, lives here is a little bit of a stretch.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
What's going on here?
Ghost!
Coward.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
I love the voice of the cold. Yes, my brother.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Oh, did you see, if you're talking about the payments, yeah, you're supposed to pay in $5 $20 payments. It's a bi-monthly, so don't worry. I think $20 is very easy. And then, if you'd like, you could pay an additional $30 every month for the next 7 months, and we'll actually exhume your body from your basement here, and we'll actually bury it, and we'll give you a very nice tombstone. By tombstone, I mean we're gonna give you 2 sticks, barely taped together. They'll fall about after 2 months. If you want to upgrade to an actual tombstone, that's gonna be about $100 every 3 months. And then we will, if you'd like to have your name and last words inscribed, that'll be $10. Additional payment ongoing for about maybe 2 years.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Listen, that's not the kind of payment I was talking about here, lady. Like I said, I take cash. If you need to do check, I also do. What's the Venmo and the PayPal? I think those are relatively new technologies coming out in the 18th century.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Yeah, that's a lie, boss.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Yes, my boy! That's how we do things. Slay the
Without
princess.
hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
Stab the body again. Listen here, if you don't pay up, this is what you get.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Well, see, listen, lady. Like I said, cash, check. I think we. Oh wait, did we take card? Oh, we do take card. Okay, yeah. So cash, check, card, Venmo, PayPal. I know those last four are things that kind of haven't existed for quite a while. You know, like the recent developments have been around for 5 years. I'm not sure everyone has fully adopted the system yet, but yeah, that's what I take as payment.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
Well, listen here. You weren't paying up, and that's in the secondary clause, is that I get to stab you again if you don't pay your fines because you died.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Like I said, those payments we talked about. Are you paying attention at all? Well, this is another save point. Let's see. Slay the princess harder.
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing as she disappears.
Really?
Listen, it's in the third clause under the secondary clause. 2A.3.3 is that if you do not pay within the first collection, I get to stab you. If this first stabbing fails, then a second stabbing shall be attempted until payment, and these clauses repeat until payment is processed.
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment.
Stab, 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 stab. I don't know how this little blade made that. That's weird.
She draws in close.
Listen, lady, I said I don't take that kind of payment.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here together. All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Well, see, I could set you up with a friend of mine who's in the real estate business. They know a thing or two. But listen, first, we're going to have to talk about those payments.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
Wrath? Sir, I believe you're going to have to take that one again.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
No, I also speak money, which, like I said, the clause 2A, 3.3 is that I get to stab you if you don't pay, so you're not paying.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
Listen, lady, I said I don't take this kind of payment. Fucking cold.
Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? Something should have happened.
You're such a pansy. Listen, ghosts can't harm you, alright? Now listen, but they can pay, alright? She needs to fucking pay.
And yet it didn't. We're fine.
So, yeah, this man, we are brothers.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is.
Listen, I don't take this kind of payment.
Splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
No, I don't really feel anything.
Done, Pastor. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed, starting with your body. If you don't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
No, listen, no, that's not how this game works. Listen, you owe me money, okay? No, you don't get just to start here demanding and owing that I say I owe you money, all right? I rightfully killed you, so I need to collect the payment that is required for your death, all right? That's just what happens. You got owned.
She's real. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
See, this man, he understands the collectment agency. Slay the princess!
Swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly.
Listen, lady, like I said, I don't take this kind of fucking payment.
Did we get her?
Yeah.
Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
Yeah, see that you don't fuck with the collection agency. That's what you do.
See you soon, killer.
No. Okay, yeah, in a month's time, yeah.
Afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
I don't understand this. Like, I don't take organ donations.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her again.
I love the code. Yeah, that's my boy.
The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Yeah, these are my voices. See, we got cheated. She owes us payment, and then she's like, "Oh, here, let me just pay you with your heart." Like I told her, I don't take that. I take cash, check, card, Venmo, or PayPal. I know those those last four are a little bit new, so maybe not everyone's adapted. But it's been a couple months. So maybe she's adapted.
Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer. Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
Yeah, exactly. It's the money. We're collecting payments because we fucking killed her.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Agreed.
Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Not if they're creative with it.
Fuck, I love the voice, the cold.
Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Oh, here comes Mr. Actually.
Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves.
You damn right we did. So we could collect payment from ourselves, because we're double dipping. We're just that fucking smart, bro.
And why, pray tell, did you do that?
Like I said, double dip on the payments, baby.
Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy.
He is kind of right. No payments, no fun.
Well, were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. It was boring.
God, I love that voice.
It was bullshit.
Yes.
So you killed yourself? Yes. And then she killed us.
God, I fucking love the call.
Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
Yeah, exactly. See, the cheated and the cold have got my backs. We are the collection boys.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. Why should we help you? So you can just lock us away forever again? No, I don't
Yeah, I don't think so either. See, listen here, you cheeky fucker. We're here for payments.
Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise. Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything.
Yeah, see, this man's the voice of reason.
He did promise. And you believed him? All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her. Now, wouldn't that be something? It would. I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
God, that voice acting for the cold is great.
Thankfully, you all aren't the ones actually making the decisions, are you? You know what you have to do. You have to slay her. You have to save the world. Nothing matters more than this. Don't play by his rules. Everything is rigged. Everything is changing to whatever's convenient for him. Even the woods are changing.
He's got a point.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Yeah, sure, I'll bite. Okay, so we save again. You're the same narrator. Been here before. Killed her and been killed by her. Neither of those things have gone well for us. We're going to fall through this loop forever eventually. Might as well let her out. Don't go to the cabin. That's another option.
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
Well, if we set her free, will she give her our payments? Because if she will, then I might be tempted.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Yeah, it sounds like you do care, buddy.
Sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Fucking the voice of the cold and me are like joined at the hip. Let's go, baby.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Because we already have the pristine
Grand.
blade.
Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it? If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. The way to the basement? Don't you mean door? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. What are the odds she's waiting for us right behind it? If I were running a bullshit factory, it's what I'd do. Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you. Certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement. He can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here?
Management. Yeah, they want their money.
Nobody is calling the shots. That's how reality works.
Approach
You
the
slowly
mirror.
make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others.
Yep, yes, sir.
Feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. Here we go.
Clean.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Thing's because we didn't wipe the mirror in the first bit.
Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
See, listen, you can't die. And listen, you gotta pay the payments. That's how this works.
Shit. Where is she?
Voice of the hero.
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. Then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
No, they don't. No. Sorry, I'm invincible.
Radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. You collapse with them.
I'm sorry, we're pretty awesome. We don't die.
With the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
No, you didn't, because you didn't pay the payments. I don't know how many fucking times I have to tell you.
I thought maybe you'd see what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try and make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over.
No, listen. You didn't pay the payments. Like I said, clause 2A 3.3, all right? I don't have to fucking rehash this every time.
Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse.
Yeah, exactly. That's the clause. I keep telling you this. God, people don't listen.
Well, maybe a lot worse.
No, I'm doing just fine. I don't know what this nerd is saying. Oh, your leg's broken. I just think that's just a little bit of a bullshit.
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Sorry, no, that's not how this works. Sorry, my body is not class 3A possession worthy. All right, I'm only worthy of a 1A.2 possession. You know, just kind of like minor possessions. You know, those kinds of things.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Again, I'm not possession rated. I'm not. My safety rating can't handle this. My body will just go.
I say we let her do it. It's something different. Do we even have a choice?
Oh, we always have a choice.
Have a choice.
I'm the fucking narrator. I own this world now.
Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time.
We don't need no fucking blade.
Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Let's save again. Oh, baby, the collection agency says even if it is in doom and in vain, you resist.
You violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
It's so easy to make you squirm. But I won't be crueler than I have to be. Won't even want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
Oh, really? Well, guess what? I am not possession rated for that. As soon as you go, oh, I'm just gonna go. That's, you know, that's possession safety ratings 101. You should read up on it.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
I don't need to understand this.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
I've got another foot.
You sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Now that is creative thinking.
Crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
I struggled, fuckface.
This? You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
There's always a chance to resist.
And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up.
No, you really messed up, sir. Listen, the collection agency is never at fault.
Are you seriously trying to blame this on us?
Exactly.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh, come on. No!
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
And I said no!
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
I could throw myself out of the window.
It's another option, you know.
Oh, is there?
Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
No. That's not how this works. Like I said, I am not possession rated for this. My body's gonna combust in about 8 to 13 business weeks. So if you could get my body up to possession safety rated to the required amount, then I think we'll be just fine. Also, don't forget your killer's fees, all right? I murked you. I need those fees.
That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
I like the way that this man thinks. Oh no, your voice. I must follow it, but oh, whoopsie. Oh, I'm so clumsy. I'm teetering towards the edge.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
No. This is not how this works. No, see, listen, I don't feel anything besides the cold, silky feel of goody gumdrop cash in my hands. Let's say it again. And yep.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
Oh no, I'm so clumsy. I was gonna walk out of the cabin, but I'm afraid, darling, you don't have a choice.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
No, unfortunately for her, I am stronger. I am better. I am cooler.
Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
Agreed, because we own this body and all the payments that she owes us. But so do you, my darling.
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
How does it feel to get outplayed, motherfucker? I don't hate you, it's just that you failed to pay and you tried to kill me again. You can't collect my fees that I'm already collecting on myself, you stupid mother...
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
Oh, it's so funny.
One end. But at least it's ours.
Yeah.
An empire of frigid nothing.
Well, an empire of frigid nothing is better than an empire of nothing. And at least we'll have very close contact to get our
I don't
payments.
think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
No, see, the thing is that I'm gonna get my payments, so I think that it might as well classify as saving the world.
What happens now?
Oh, we collect payments and we dance in the dark. Oh yeah, baby.
I want to know what he thinks happens now.
Oh, really?
Oh. And why is that?
Hold on, there's 4 U's. You're miscounting someone, and I feel honestly that you should not have left out the hero. He's there, he matters, he's important, he's valid just like all of us. You can't call me that because I'm in close contact and I get the payment.
Gone. But
Terminal velocity ceases and you feel something. A mass, a growth, torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment. You lost, baby girl. It feels so good to win. But you don't answer before something takes her and leaves something in her place. You feel a force underneath your feet. Once more.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Nah.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I believe we are in love with the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Too late, buddy. My decision's already made. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final. It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
The cold has got my back. We are brothers, bonded in blood. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. It's going to do something to us. Ignore the cowards.
The voices feel small, distant, as you approach. Gaze upon your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. See you to the cabin. You are at the cabin. approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
I'm not fragile. I'm a very strong boy. Alright, I drink my milk 2 times a day. What are you? The gift of the fragile vessel? It's the end of the world. Let her out of there! You know, the narrator. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped here? Do you know about the world beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? Attack the entity. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you. But nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Oh. Well, my body's only rated for a minor possession, so I think I'm gonna go. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space, I think it's supposed to say your body, space your body should be. Feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
What? I guess we have to talk. My mission is incomplete.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Determination, will, efficiency. God, there's so many things to save. I'm a person.
A person, a set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
Oh, I'm a perspective. Ah.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
I'm sorry, listen, my body's only rated for minor possessions, like I have stated. Alright, my body's gone. I tried to destroy it because it was like, hey, listen, I'm not safety rated for this.
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Damn, that's crazy. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Well, see, listen, we are in the world between, you know, like, we're just in that transitory position between the money that you owe me into my pocket. Let her out of there!
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
That's crazy.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
You're a liar! Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
That's crazy. So you are the narrator.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Intriguing. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
This cryptic mumbo jumbo bullshit. Listen, alright, just give me my fucking payment. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and
Okay, that's great to say that I am you and you are me. It's the Spider-Man meme. It's the mirror. But were you always the princess? Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yes, because when one thing begins, you pay me the money, and I get the money in my pocket. And that is a transitory cycle of a bunch of the different things of the aforementioned payments that I have said. So, you give me the money, I get the money. It matters where it ends because the money needs to be in my pocket. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
I don't know why you didn't feel determination and all that stuff. What happens now?
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
No. Because she hasn't paid me yet.
Perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh, so it's one of those meta things where when I close the game, you're free, right? Let's quick save this one. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
You talk about how I speak in circles. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Except for I won't because I'm fucking awesome. And I still haven't got my payments. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own.
What a winker! And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Intriguing. I was sent to slay a princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Oh, here comes that. Oh, you can't destroy matter. Blah, 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 blah. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Alrighty, let's just save right there. Boop. I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Then we'll be waiting for a long time, darling. Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Okay, I've got time.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
Yeah, I am kind of impatient.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Pay me my payments that I deserve and have rightfully gotten, and then I might consider it.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
See, you're being rather, existential here. No, you start and you end. This is how this works, motherfucker.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you.
No, I know what it means to be me.
I'll be waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
No, I know what I am. All right, listen, I am a collections man doing collections things. All right? So listen, just pay me the payments and we'll be on our way. Well, the game closed itself. I see. All right, now let's try that again, except for this time we look at the mirror.
You have returned to me, though you were gone mere moments.
Oh.
I never left your side.
You motherfucker! I thought I was gonna just start from. All right, okay. You're a son of a bitch, aren't you? Okay, well that's cool and all, but I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna load. So then let's load to this one. Yeah, I already saved. Okay, so then let's proceed to the cabin.
She will lie.
Skip. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the...
Skip. Approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I just like that image.
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Alright, take the blade.
You take the blade.
Skip.
The door to the
Skip.
basement.
Slay the princess. Skip.
Lash out with your blade.
Slay the princess
You
harder.
swing at the princess
Skip.
once more, and once more you...
Let's say this.
Not yet, but let's see if you stay that way.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel.
Skip. Slay the princess.
Swing your blade towards her briefly.
Skip. Alright. See the
Continue down
cabin.
the path.
Skip. Cabin.
The interior of the cabin is...
Skip. Approach the
You
mirror.
slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation. We've always been watched. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need... You stop as you reach the end of the hallway. What are
Wipe
the
the
odds she's
mirror
waiting
clean.
for us right now? Just at you reach your arm forward into the pit. Nothing. It's like...
What you looking at, killer? Stay.
Struggle.
You violently struggle against the princess.
Yeah, your body to the best. Whoopsie, I'm such a clumsies.
I beg
Some
you,
mirror.
don't.
You're
It's
never scared
different
of
now.
Is it your reflection? Cabin. Okay, alright, see what happens. So we're going to load. Okay, actually no, let's play this out.
Something finds nothing as we are. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. Bring me more perspective. She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Yeah.
You won't.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Alrighty.
In the
I
basement
get
of
it
that
now.
cabin
I get it now.
is a princess.
Alright, let's continue.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
What are you talking about the end of the world?
about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her. Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you. Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
What, that she's late on her payments?
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Okay.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Well, at least he confirms that the egg came first, which we all know that the egg came first.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
See, you're trying to impose philosophy on me, but see, the thing is that you're not paying me, and she's not paying me, so I'm feeling incredibly obstinate. Get someone else to do
If
this.
only that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
But you do, my darling.
I have to say I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Forget it. I'm not doing this.
Serious? No.
Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the end of the world?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
But maybe I do, because no one's paying me, alright? If I don't get no payment, then the world ends, damn it!
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those.
No, I'm a man who wants payment. Look, do I get some kind of reward for doing this?
You'll have to slay her before you get it.
See, I've already done that, though. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I see. So that's what my boss tells me. And see, the thing is that he's always late on his payments, so I had to kill him and collect the payments from his ghost. Just like I did with the lady, but she didn't pay her payments. For some reason, she thought that she could possess my body, which is only safety rated for a minor possession, not a full-on, specter. Or, what do you call those? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, we've burned through all of the options, so we'll do this. No.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yeah, I'm going back to HQ. Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin. The cabin. I am not going to the cabin. Like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish in the coming of our new dawn beyond our own.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, I think he's pretty spot on because he's been through this ride with me before.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Oh, really? Now someone isn't playing fair. Like my boss is like, oh, but I'm doing paying you. You have to do what I'm doing. Like, no, motherfucker, you're not paying me because you're letting your payments. Fucking God, the guy at collections is just such a nerd. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
No, people just don't get paid. Nah, my job, people just don't get paid. Good. Maybe everyone should die. That's what they get for dumping me in the woods, asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into this.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
That's a pretty large group to just kill a single person for.
And last I checked, you're part of everyone too.
No,
so
I'm
if you
not.
think about it,
No, listen, collection.
And slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
Listen, collections people are not people, all right? We are collections people. We don't have souls. We're just gonna be all right.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
And then let's dart around the trees a little bit, do a little bit of hop, do a little jig, do a little dance. Maybe get down tonight. Yeah, let's get down tonight.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Uh-huh, right. Yeah, so you're not forcing me, right? Wink, wink. You're not forcing wink, 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 wink. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's
Boom!
always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Wait a minute. I believe the background's changed. I believe it was taller before.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Sounds like someone's a little salty and has resorted to cheating.
Wait, what's going on?
Some motherfucker's cheating.
You're stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Except for me, because collection agencies are just a little too resilient. We're just a little too good at our jobs. The stranger.
You're on a path the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
That's a neat wall. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods. Forever. Stay in the woods. Forever.
Oh, that's clever. A little boring, though.
No, it's not really though, because see, we're being tricksy. See, they're cheating, so
Extremely boring.
we're also cheating.
Can we really do that? Can we really just do nothing?
There's always a choice, my friend.
No, you can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
That is doing something though.
Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing. Forever.
Let's fucking go!
Congratulations. You continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me? What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely even hearing it. Well, it's not nothing, that's for sure. Does that mean we messed up?
No, I don't know. Are you speaking French? I don't know what this "we" is. The world around you is unwound. Physical matter replaced by textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There's a distant rumbling, the sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
I've always wanted a monarch. Viva la revolution. Yeah, we do that.
Spirit.
Yeah, we do that. Viva
Make your way
revolution.
up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Now, I'm going to be extremely honest going forward.
Warning, before you go,
I don't
she
give a
will
shit.
lie.
I don't care.
The interior of the cabin. The blade is your.
Take the blade.
Take the blade from the
Weird thing to mention. There's no hero.
door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Oh, there he is.
Don't let it fool you.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Yeah, sure.
You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Yeah. All right.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Maybe.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
No, I'm honest. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare.
Oh, I'm tempted now.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'll tighten the grip.
Ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
I told you I was here to kill you.
Poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I don't think I should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Steel!
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Grim determination.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you... So, you should just drop it.
She's unarmed. If you...
You sure she's not
Positive.
hurt?
I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I'm not dropping the blade.
And I'm not talking to you.
Oh, that's cool. Fine then. Squint at the princess while holding the
Stare
blade.
at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Forever is a long time, darling. Squint at the princess even
Squint
harder.
Even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Yeah, it's gonna be her, because I win! Slay the princess!
The princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck. Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time. With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
Blinked.
Somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder, do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
Yeah, 'cause it kinda did, didn't it?
It's like she's convinced she can't kill me. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Le Rizière. Villa l'Evolution.
Path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
That's neat. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here
I
again?
can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
See, that's interesting because she did
If
die.
I remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
No, I think it's best to be honest.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Yes! The voice of the cheated, my bro! Now all we need is the voice of the cold.
Stabbed to death. a weapon on her. You said you were positive she didn't.
Exactly. This man is a voice of reason.
And it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
But, okay, stabbing is a little... It was a single slice to the throat, but, you know, because collection agents are just so goddamn awesome, I kind of returned the strike.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother anything? Let's just see the cabin.
A warning. She
Nope,
will lie.
don't
Will
care.
be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
And we will be, because we will be precise in our strikes.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll be great. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the
Oh.
cabin is a mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Let's approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago. Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Then let's even the score.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Ah, yes, a story of love. Clashing of blades.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
It would have been cool if, like, the door just...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Again, living... kind of stretching it.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
Yeah, she's gnawing her teeth on the metal. She's going, nah, 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 nah. Delicious.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Iron.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
Oh.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Oh, help me. I've fallen and I can't get up.
What's so wrong with that voice?
Nah, I think it's alright.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes.
I
into
like
view,
this pose.
Sharp eyes following you from across the room.
This is like a pose of like, I'm gonna fuck you up. And you're gonna like it because we're gonna be clashing blades. It's gonna be ching 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 ching. There's gonna be a grand duel.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Ah, she does, quite unfortunately, because, see, we killed her, but also she killed us, so we're both kind of, like, mutually paying each other.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
I just love this portrait. Everything about this portrait is just... mwah.
Come on now, we're not doing that, are we? She's trying to trick us. She's trying to hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
That fucking... just that grin. Oh, God, this is just perfect.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Yes, rescue you from life. Like, of close to you. You're just gonna stab me, aren't you? Remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. Chat if you drop it. Let's see here. Let's save. Do. I don't have the key. We killed each other last night. Rather do that. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we're both honest with each other. I was sending you to stop you from that world. You slashed my throat last time. Screw it.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands.
Yeah, it's not the eyes. It's not the hands you want to worry about.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours.
Yeah, hey, every gamer, make sure to check your meat.
Hers at first, then yours.
I love a draw.
Ow! What did she even hit us with?
Her teeth.
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
That's a nice blade.
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Beautiful.
You're going to die now.
Oh, really?
With a twist of her knee and a painful splash, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're going to die now. The arms race. Oh, do I love a good war profiteering.
In the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Your what? The interior of the cabin is tough, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy. Oh, I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? Nobody holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality works. The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Oh, my darling, there was never a choice. Fighting to the inevitable end was...
Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
I've got 4 voices running around in me now.
So obviously you've already been here. How many times?
Oh, just a few trillion.
This is our third?
Your guys' is 3rd. This is my 9th.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Oh, really? Well, see, she never has escaped. She died the first time and then she split open her knee. I don't think you're really gonna get out of that one, especially with that long of a blade. That really must have just ripped out her arteries. So, and especially they're, very vital, tendon there with all your blood. I don't really think she's getting out.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Yeah, we were told from the start.
Impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
God, I love the grizzled veteran.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only
We shall.
furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Yep.
Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have senses sharp.
Ah, the cheated, the hero, the stubborn, and the hunted. God, what a beautiful combination.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
Mm-hmm. That's the spirit, buddy.
We'll win eventually. Hell, we might even win.
Hoorah, brother!
Fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
What the fuck? What's a fucking door?
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again.
Again?
It
Weird.
isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Oh no, we can trust it, my darling. We'll be quite alright.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Rah! Blood for the blood god! Skull for the skull throne! Oh, it's skulls, but whatever.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror when it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Damn, I look pretty fucking sexy. You know, if I looked like a metal, like a piece of sheet metal just slammed into the door, you know, I think I'd look pretty hot.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion. Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Oh yeah, brother, let's get it.
Time for us to see her again.
Woo, yippee.
Stay focused and you'll be fine.
Oh, don't worry, Governor. Did I save? I didn't. That's a shame. Me forgetting to save is really gonna bone me.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Oh, really? Are you gonna pay me my money that I need and that I owe? Or that you owe? I'm fucking smart, bro. You know, I've killed you twice before, and you've killed me twice. So, actually, I've killed you 3 times, but we won't count that. So, let's just call it even here. You pay me the money that you originally owe me. We all know the deal, and let's move on with it, shall we?
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
I didn't do bad. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what? Listen here, motherfucker. I am a collections agent. I am a god.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Oh, yeah.
It makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
But what about pride and survival? That makes us dead and awesome. Awesomely dead.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
We did. We did win. Twice.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
No. That's defeatist mentality, and we don't stand those here.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Did they, though? Because they weren't really paying me, so I don't really give a fuck about them.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
And let's get it done, baby.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Holy fucking shit.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Oh, no. Listen here, good sir. She was always the prey.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Oh, darling, why don't you make the first move?
She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
We're gonna fight her again, and we're gonna have the upper lip about it. And gonna have. I can read. We're gonna have to fight her again. We're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're gonna appeal to her authority. Puff up to her a bit. There's no reason we can't talk our way out of this. We're gonna unconditionally surrender. Never! Well, that's easy. We're gonna try flirting with her. She has sword forearms, and we don't. We're panicking. So she wins by killing her? Let's beat her. All ideas suck. Try to think of something better. Let's save, because this is something I want to actually play through the options.
Yeah, that's right. We just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight. She skewers you.
Oh, yeah, baby.
What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you? I think you're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
No, we're collections agents. Sorry, but we're like fucking cockroaches. We cannot die, darling.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
4.
This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Oh my gosh, she's so positive. I love that too.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Oh, darling, we've already got, what, 6 voices, including the narrator? 7, including me. So, 7 arms and 7 legs and 7 heads shall rend her apart. Or something, I don't know.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Yeah!
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
You're such a little
As
bitch.
long as we keep moving.
Let's dance.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay.
Okay, plan. Now.
We're going to fight her. We're going to have to live. Let's dance. Doesn't work, and she kills you again, and again, and again, and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Hell yeah, Brady!
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. What's the point? It's all the same. She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Doesn't matter.
You
how
gotta
many
keep
times
going.
you can't give up.
Oh yeah!
Okay, let's go again. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Oh yes.
Skewers you.
You're cute.
Oh, thanks.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
That's not how this works.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? Last time.
One last time.
One last time. That's all we need.
One last time.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark. and you die.
Oh, lovely. Mutually assured destruction.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
I fucking love the cheated. Oh my god, he's my favorite voice. Oh god. Oh, he's so good.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Ho-ho! What if? Throw it out the window.
That might be some.
Over my dead body.
No, we'll find that shortly.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. I can't say I mind anymore. Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
Oh, yes, we can.
They're all the same, really.
But he's got a point.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
But every possibility already has and will manifest, my dear child.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Yeah! Because we're gonna defeat and wait, no. Hey, yeah, you know, I'm just
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Whoopsie. How about you stick describing things and we'll stick to doing them.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. Walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Yeah, kinda.
Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Hello, darling. How are you?
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
But guess what? I'm a collection agent. I never die.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
You're gonna die with me over and over and over again.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Ooh, goody cheesecake.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Charger. Yeah, narrator. No, this is how we win. The narrator.
Say what she does.
This is how we win.
Oh, do you want me to talk now?
No.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Really?
Here we go. Now.
Lovely.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Yikes, dog.
Ready for what comes next.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
My thoughts exactly.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Couldn't agree more.
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window? supposed to stab her in it?
No, she clearly has a back. It's just, different.
Just a sick joke. I hate existing.
I couldn't disagree with you more.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
No, you can't just quit. And breathe.
It's so quiet.
Clear the mind. Enjoy the emptiness. Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You should, darling. You do not act. And yet through that, inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes you as you approach, but her blow finishes its arc. You're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Thanks, darling. Your weapons clash again and again. You and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and her strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You don't get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memories return. You do so. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete.
Okay, that's an interesting thing we're playing on here.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Right, the same being as you were before. How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Same pedantic talking in circles. You chastised me for talking about this once before. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Intriguing. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
You know, that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay, I like that. All right, prevents you from... Okay. All right, that's nice. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Ah, so you're opportunistic. I see. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
That's what you said for the last one.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
You also said the same thing. So you don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
See, you answered the question, but you also didn't answer the question. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, I fear the worse I fear things will be.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
How many more vessels do I need to bring to you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening.
And what if I don't want to bring you any more vessels? What if I just wait here forever?
Then we will remain here as we are now, barely finished, damp, cavernous.
Alright, I've already asked this. You have no need to wait. I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Alright. That one actually kind of caught me. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Alright, so that was nice. Thank you all. This is Beanie B-roll. And don't forget your hat at the door.